Welcome to Nanoflo 3.0. In today's video, we're doing a quick feature showcase of the newly implemented LCD1602 I2C Display. This feature makes it simple to display real-time data using just two wires, reducing clutter and making your builds cleaner and easier to manage. In this example, we've connected a potentiometer on A1 and an LCD1602 via the I2C, A4 and A5 on the Arduino Uno. We're going to print a message along with a live value from the potentiometer. To add the LCD in Nanoflo, we click on the Peripherals button, add a new peripheral, select the LCD1602 I2C, and we can call this LCD. You can then use the scan function, which uploads a sketch that scans for available I2C addresses. Once the scan is complete, the detected addresses will appear in the list. As you can see, our address 0x27 for the LCD has appeared, and we'll use this to connect to our display. Our flowchart is quite simple. We're going to read an analog value from A1 and store it as a variable. We then send that value to the LCD screen, and on the first line we're going to print hello world. On the second line we'll display a live sensor value. So we'll start by naming our start node LCD. The first thing we need to do is define a variable. So in this case, our variable is going to be tied to analog 1. Next, we will add in our LCD output node, which now appears in our flowchart tools, since we've added an LCD as a peripheral. We can start by sending the message hello world as a typed message. And there's conveniently these little arrows here either side that allow you to shift your message to center it quite simply without counting the spaces or bits required. We're then going to send our variable, and so we might call this potentiometer 1, and that variable that we've predefined is attached to variable A, which we have in our list here. So all we're doing is switching between our typing or text and a variable. And then much like the RF peripheral, we're going to paste the variable into the number of bytes that we need for our variable. So in this case, we're expecting up to 1023, which would take up 4 spaces. Once again, I can shift that across to the center of where I would like it to be on the display and hit save. So now we have a start node. We're defining a variable, we're sending that to the LCD, and we might do that every 200 milliseconds. Continue this back into a loop. Now once I've connected my device, we can emulate and play that flowchart, and what we should see is the words hello world printed on the top line with our display of our variable printed on the bottom line. As we turn the potentiometer, we can see the value updating in real time on the display. This makes it perfect for monitoring sensors, debugging, or building interactive projects. That's the LCD1602 I2C featuring Nanoflo 3.0. Simple, clean, and powerful.